Hi guys, Gerard, this question is particularly for you. I'm a personal trainer, I train personal trainers in my business. What do you see as customizable in the EA Sports Active that I could take to my clients so that I could design a program on EA Sports Active? Is that something we can do yet?
Yeah, it's a great question. And, I'm actually, I got so much energy here because there's a huge opportunity for a lucrative business for personal trainers with interactive fitness products. And one thing that I did with working with a development team on EA Sports Active 2 is there was an in-depth exercise library. So there's over 70 exercises and fitness activities that you can do and that you can make it customizable. So I kind of told them is that like any educated personal trainer that knows like work to rest ratios, agonist, antagonist muscles, I think I'm speaking more directly to you right here in regard to this terminology, they can create those programs utilizing it. You just need to kind of get yourself self-educated on that exercise library, and then you can create your own customizable programs because you have access to all the exercises and activities. And you can create mini circuits within the games, and that's essentially what my job as a producer was. I was responsible for the programming and the workouts and to make them fun and interactive. So like, I might be working with a designer and say, hey, yeah, I got this awesome core exercise, and the designer would come to me and say, hey, can't use it, it's not detectable. And be like, oh, back to the drawing board. So it's actually a great combination of exercises that are both fun and effective in the EA Sports Active 2 library. I can't speak for other games like Your Shape. I haven't dug deep into it, but I'm sure just from what Matt was saying with regards to the trainers from Men's Health that have collaborated on the Your Shape game, I'm sure they're interactive as well too, and there's an in-depth library.
So I could send out my program to like the rest of my community that's following me on EA Sports Active?
You charge for that first, right?
Well, yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, so you could actually, like, and the online connectivity allows you to check up on your clients. So if you gave your clients a workout, right, and another opportunity that you can do that probably most trainers haven't done before, you can actually, as you're making your workout, as you tab the exercises over, you can see the caloric burn for that exercise start to increase. So if you wanted to say, okay, I need this client to lose X number of pounds, so that means they need to burn X number of calories a week while they're working out, you can actually gauge that with EA Sports Active 2 when you create your workouts.
We just need another sensor attached to the Cheetos. I think what's interesting about what you're saying, Gerard, is the online connectivity piece of it, because I don't think we're too far off from a world in which there's a trainer portal to EA Sports Active or Your Shape through which a client database can be managed, feedback can be given. You can have it send you pictures of your client every so often, making their kid go through the workout for them. But it's really, I think, it's a testament to companies like EA and Ubisoft that have the back end, the wherewithal to make the real investments in this technology now, so that people can start getting healthy through video games. Any other questions before we wrap it up? Repeat customer here.
Sorry, I come back as a repeat customer. One thing which has crossed my mind very much here is a lot of very nice technology for doing real-time processing. We see the EA Sports, we have Connect now, we have Wii, but nobody has yet mentioned anything about assessing movement quality and safety. How important do you think this is going to be in the home environment when consumers can jump around, they can do movements, they can cheat, and then they're going to injure themselves, go to the doctor that's going to say, stop doing this. How do you see improving movement quality and improving safety in your products is going to be key in the home?
I think it's difficult with something like a Wii controller to do that. Safety and quality are two different issues in terms of the movement. The more granular the feedback is from the device, I think the easier it is to assess movement quality, and that's what we liked about the Kinect system in particular, is that it can really tell the angle of your form. Now it can kind of tell that in somewhat back and forth depth of field, but it's better in the two-dimensional lateral space. So you have to work within what the cameras are able to do. But for us, if your avatar in the game is actually in red if the form's not correct, and it's not till you get the correct form that it turns green. So that we like that aspect of it. I don't know if you want to talk about, I guess.
Sure. I get that question all the time from my colleagues as well too. A big thing with strength and conditioning specialists is training movement. Training movement first. There's even functional movement screens out there that are also branded in terms of helping people move better. And essentially, what EA Sports Active is trying to do is we're not trying to replace personal trainers, physiotherapists, strength and conditioning specialists. Nothing is going to replace that one-on-one interaction that you're going to get when you get a trainer that physically puts you in that right spot. In terms of monitoring your technique, we used to call it 360-degree coaching. Coaching for 360 degrees, checking out the technique. So what EA Sports Active, as I alluded to in the presentation, is really trying to do is just trying to provide a gateway into fitness for millions of people that wouldn't have access to a personal trainer. And I think that, like, the industry, if they take a look at that, these are millions of people that aren't technically fitness consumers right now. And with a product like with interactive fitness products, they become fitness consumers. So let's say they're working, they've just picked up an interactive fitness product. They're working out at home in their cotton t-shirt and sweatpants. And they start working out. They said, "Oh my gosh, I need proper gym attire." Boom. So now they're starting to purchase sport and fitness attire. And they start working out. They start working out more. "Oh, I want a gym membership now. I've got confidence." Boom. Now they're injecting has the potential to inject millions of dollars into the fitness industry. And then that's where they can get a functional movement screen and help them move better. And that's really how I see these interactive fitness products working. I think what Matt was talking about with Connect, EA Sports Active makes a product for Connect as well too, and we understand the awesome possibilities, but the limitations as you were talking about with that, but it just provides another opportunity where we can get some more detectability. We're just scratching the surface with that Connect system.
And even when you're on when you're on a mountain bike, it was reminding you, even though you're thinking about the mountain bike portion of it, it reminds you, push through your heels, not through the balls of your feet. I mean, there are subtle ways to reinforce the one part of it. Sorry, Mike. Okay, guys. Unless there are any other questions, we're going to wrap it up now. Big round of applause to Julie for setting this all up. Thank you very
much. Nice to meet you. Take care. Thank you, gentlemen. Hi.